Here's what's next, the spring. Spring always comes. Opportunity follows difficulty. Day follows night. Here's what spring is called, opportunity. Spring is not a guarantee. It's guaranteed to come, but it's not spring that guarantees the harvest. Here's what you must do. Use the spring to your best advantage. And you've got to hurry because spring is usually not very long. The short season of spring reminds us of urgency. If you want a full harvest, come harvest time, you've got to take advantage, but you must do it quickly. Spring is the opportunity to meet someone. Sometimes you have to do it quickly. Here's a person, you say, be nice to meet that person, but before you get a chance to say hello, they're gone. In space language, we call it window of opportunity. If the rocket doesn't launch and if the spacecraft doesn't go in an appointed time, it's got to wait for another cycle of times. If you don't get it planted this spring, you've got to wait for another cycle of seasons before you have another chance. So, the urgency of spring. Life is brief, so take advantage of every spring you can get for your lifetime. The Beatles wrote, life is very short. And for John Lennon, it was extra short. For Michael Landon, it was extra short. For my dear business colleague, Mark Hughes, it was extra short. He died at age 44. So, it's brief. Bill Bailey reminded me, it's easy to say I've got 20 more years. But here, that sometimes fakes you out, saying I've got 20 more years, meaning it looks like you got a lot of time. But here's what he said, if you go fishing once a year, you've only got 20 more times to go fishing. Not 20 years to go fishing, 20 times. So you've got to make each time count when the opportunity comes, each time. So take into account the brevity of life. My father lived to be 93, but it seemed so short. I kept asking for another 10 years, another 10 years, and finally, it ran out. But 93 is not bad, but it still seemed short. So it is short. So pick up the urgency of spring now. Knock on every door to find the opportunity. Search and search till you find answers for your future. And do it quickly, because spring is short. What if you asked a farmer to go bowling in the spring? He would say, insanity. You can go bowling in the winter, but you can't go bowling in the spring. Good note to make, what to do in springtime. Next is the season of summer. In one of my major seminars, like a half-a-day seminar, we talk a lot about the season of summer. We talk about philosophy and activity and disciplines, attitude in that other seminar. But here's one of the most important parts of that seminar is to learn the lessons of summer and do the work of summer. In the summer, you must do two things. Nourish your values like a mother and protect them like a father. That's doing the work of summer. You must nourish a relationship like a mother, protect it like a father. In the summer, you must love like a mother, hate like a father. The old prophet said, love good and hate evil. It's important to both love and hate. As soon as you've planted the garden, the busy bugs and the noxious weeds are out to take it. So make this note now, every garden will be invaded. Not to think so is naive. It's sometimes easy to say, not my garden, but I promise you, every garden will be invaded. It is part of the rhythm of life. It is part of the good and evil. So we must give life like a mother and take life like a father. We give nourishment to the fruit, but we take the life of the weeds. In your bloodstream, you have red corpuscles and white corpuscles. Red corpuscles to nourish like a mother, white corpuscles to fight and kill like a father. Thank God for white corpuscles that think negative all day. White corpuscle will say, just show me some infection, I'll kill it. Because if I don't kill it, what? It kills you. Somebody's going to get killed today. And white corpuscle will say, it's up to me to make sure it's not you. The great war between liberty and tyranny. Saddam Hussein takes over Kuwait. What should we do? Someone says, well, it's over there, what do we care? Well, what if next he wants Saudi Arabia? You say, well, it's a pile of sand, what do we care? Well, what if next he wants Israel? You say, well, Israel's a little insignificant country, what do we care? Well, what if next he wants the Mediterranean? You say, well, yes, I guess we've got to draw a line somewhere. And the answer is yes. So make the note, you've got to draw a line somewhere, or all of your values will be gone. Tyranny has no hope for redemption. Tyranny cannot be rehabilitated. It has to be either destroyed or contained, like illness in your body. It has to either be destroyed or contained, or otherwise it takes the body. So George Bush, our president at the time, was right to put together 500,000 troops from the coalition, go kick Saddam Hussein out of Kuwait. History demands it. Hired Chief White Corpuscle General Schwarzkopf and got the job done. So the war is on. Make the note, the war is on. In your body as you sit here today, the war is on. Illness trying to defeat your health. Health doing its best to defeat the illness. The war is a push-shove match. It's called the realities of summer. The encroachment of the weeds and the bugs, but the vitality of the fruit in the garden pushing back. And you've got to lend a hand in this battle, in this cause. Good health needs a helping hand. But sometimes the body needs a banana and you send it to Coca-Cola. The body says, wow, I needed a banana, you send me a Coca-Cola. Whose side are you on? The body says. Good health says, I'm working day and night trying to keep you healthy. You got to send me good stuff. So whether it's your health or whether it's the mind or whatever it is, we must be ever vigilant. Okay? So make the note, the war is on between good and evil. Now, would there be good without evil? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. One suggests the other. Here's what I think it creates, a grand adventure. That's the best way I can describe it. The grand adventure of opposites in conflict, and we're in the middle. Evil trying to defeat good, good trying to defeat evil. Illness trying to defeat health, health trying to defeat illness. Darkness and light, the war is on. Liberty and tyranny, the war is on. Positive and negative, the war is on. But I guess that's the only way to have an adventure, is to have a contest. Make this note and I'll finish on this. Would it be possible to win if you couldn't lose? And the obvious answer seems no, it doesn't seem like you could win if you couldn't lose. If you took a football today and walked out to the stadium and walked across the goal line, would we all cheer and say you made a touchdown? And the answer is no, that's foolish. You can't just walk across the goal line with a football under your arm and say, I made a touchdown. Say, no, that's not how it works. It's not a touchdown until you face the 350-pounders whose sole interest is to smash your face into the turf. And if somehow you muscle by them and then dance by the secondary, cross the goal line, football under your arm, we say, now you've made a touchdown and maybe you won the game. So jot this down. There are no wins without the contest. It's the contest that creates the adventure to win or lose. But it's best illustrated now. The contest is best illustrated in the season of summer. Love like a mother, hate like a father. Give life like a mother, take life like a father. Any father would say to whatever threatens his family, take 2 more steps toward this family, you'll cease to exist. I'm father, I kill. Now, of course, it's possible to love like a father and hate like a mother, just so you get both done in the summer. Nothing more dangerous than an angry mother, especially in the animal kingdom. Mess with mama bear's cubs. If you're a threat, she will kill you. It's that female mother instinct. Kill first, talk later. So beware, mama bear. But that's the nature of life. It's the nature of things. It's the great adventure. So hopefully you've made that note. It is the great adventure. Otherwise, it doesn't seem like there would be a great adventure without opposites in conflict. A chance to win, a chance to get better, a chance to improve your health, a chance to flourish, a chance to become wealthy, powerful, sophisticated, influential. All of that is possible because we're in this contest. Amazing.